Hello students, welcome back to the class. We are going to start the new lesson, that is chapter 2, the Vedic period. Okay, so we have completed the Harappan civilization. The scholars and the historians refer to the period when Aryans first settled in India as the early Vedic period, that is from 1500 BC to 1000 BC. Between 1000 BC to 500 BC, when iron had come to be used, it is believed that these Aryans followed the course of the rivers and settled along the valley of the Yamuna and the Ganga. Okay, so where they have come from? They have come from the Central Asia. Okay, so they have come from the Central Asia. And what is the meaning of the Aryan? Yes, the meaning of the Aryan means it's considered as a nobleman. Okay, they have followed the course of the river and they settled in the bank of the river Yamuna and Ganga. The iron tools helped them to clear the forest to settle down. They moved in the eastward and the southeastward directions. Aryans, so far they were just a nomadic. Okay, so gradually they settled in the Gangatic valley. This period we call it as a later Vedic period. Okay, the culture of the period is referred to as the Vedic culture. Why we refer this period as a Vedic culture? Because these are based on the Vedic texts. Okay, because of this reason we say it is a Vedic period. Okay, and the period between 1000 to 500 BC, when Aryans settled and started using the iron and other metals, we call it as a later Vedic period. So we have early Vedic period and later Vedic period. Okay. Next we will see the sources. When we say sources, we will be having the literary sources and as well as the archaeological sources. First we will see the literary sources. So under literary sources we have Vedas and epics. Okay. First we will take up the Vedas. The Vedic text may be divided into two broad chronological groups. That is the early Vedic texts, when most of the hymns of the Rig Veda were composed, and later Vedic text, to which belong to the remaining Vedas and their branches. Okay. So the questions can be asked, which is the oldest Vedas? Okay, so you are supposed to write the Rig Veda. Okay, and the later Vedic text are the other remaining three Vedas and their branches. Vedic literature was written in Sanskrit language. In which language? It is written in Sanskrit language. The term Veda is derived from the Sanskrit word Vid, which means knowledge. Okay, this also can be asked for 1 mark. Vedic literature is divided into two parts, Shruti and Smriti. Okay, and it is believed that the Shruti was revealed to the sages by God and they passed on that knowledge orally from generation to generation. On the other hand, Smriti literature, it is a literature composed by the Rishis. Okay, the Vedic literature can be classified into the following categories. The first one, 4 Vedas. The second one, Brahmanas. The third one, Aranyakas. And the fourth one is Upanishads. Okay, first we will take up the 4 Vedas. So under 4 Vedas we have Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Yajur Veda and Atharva Veda. Okay, so which is the oldest Veda? It is the Rig Veda. Okay, and their Samhitas, that is the prayers and hymns, will be discussed in these 4 Vedas. So what will be dealt in Brahmanas? It is prose texts that explain the meaning of the hymns that are attached to each Samhitas. In the Aranyakas, it is regarding the forest books. And Upanishads, it's a philosophical thoughts of sages. Okay. First we will see the Vedas. So how many Vedas we have? We have 4 Vedas. Okay. The first one is Rig Veda and it is the oldest religious text in the world. So we call it as the first testament of mankind. It was composed during early Vedic period. It contains hymns dedicated by sages to the gods. It contains the famous Gayatri mantras. So some of you might be familiar with Gayatri mantras, right? So that is taken from the Rig Veda. The next one is Samaveda. Sama means sweet songs or melodious songs. These hymns are sung by the priests at the time of sacrifice. So when they perform some rituals, so the priest may be chanting these hymns. Yajurveda, it deals with rituals and hymns recited during performing yagnas. Atharva Veda, it deals with magic and charm. Most of the hymns are taken from the Rig Veda, okay, which are observed in Atharva Vedas. Besides the powers of spirits, the hymns also deals with the knowledge, action and invocation. Some hymns also deal with medicines for the treatment of various diseases. Next we will see the Brahmanas. These are written after the Vedas as their simple commentary. The Brahmanas are in prose form. They explain the social and religious importance of rituals as well as the value of sacrifices. The Brahmanas are of great historical value. Each Veda has several Brahmanas. The Aranyakas, these are known as forest books, written for the guidance of hermits and the students living in forest. It is the concluding part of the Brahmanas. Upanishads, they are philosophical commentaries on the Vedas. Doctrines such as karma, moksha, maya, these are explained in detail in the Upanishads. The Upanishads form the basic source of Indian philosophy. Composed by different sages, they are said to form the foundation on which later additions to Vedic literature rest. That's all for today. Go through the videos. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Thank you.